Hey guys, so as you can see, I'm in all my natural glory. I was in the process of getting ready to film some videos. Of course, as you guys can see, my background is a little bare. I am moving. It's going a lot slower than I thought. I hate moving. But I was like, a lot of you guys have been asking me for tutorials, and especially like a fall look tutorial. So since I wanted this look to be a little bit more fall, I was like, pause, let me turn the camera on and get to filming. So I'm thinking this is going to be a talk through, because I don't think I've done a talk through tutorial yet, or if I have, I've probably only done like one. So I'm thinking this is going to be a talk through. But I don't know. It's gonna all come together in editing. So yeah, let's get started. Okay, so as you can see, I have my brows done and I've already primed my face and my eyes. I primed my eyes using my NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. I use that one because the eyeshadow colors that I'm going to be using are already like really pigmented and I don't need anything to help them pop. But had I needed something to just make the eyeshadows pop a little bit more, I probably would have used like a Maybelline Color Tattoo or something like that. So I am going to be using my MakeupGeek eyeshadows, and here's what my MakeupGeek Z palette looks like. All of these are MakeupGeek shadows, but I'm gonna start with Cocoa Bear, which is right here. I'm sure you guys are familiar with Cocoa Bear because I think everyone loves it, including me. And that is the color that I am going to use as my crease color or my transition shade, what have you. So I'm just gonna start by applying that into my crease. And this is going to be a really simple look. I'm only going to be using MakeupGeek eyeshadows, but again, the look is really simple. And I love Cocoa Bear because it is like it doesn't matter what kind of look you're going for, you can use Cocoa Bear as like your transition shade or your crease shade and it always just seems to work. And I just love MakeupGeek shadows as a whole. They're always really pigmented. They're really smooth and they're not expensive at all. And I know that there are a lot of people that like compare MakeupGeek eyeshadows to MAC eyeshadows, and there are definitely some dupes with the MakeupGeek shadows for some of the MAC shadows. So can you see, like, that's just like a really pigmented color, absolutely gorgeous type of transitional shade. So yeah, gonna do the same thing on the other eye. So up next, I'm going to be mixing two shades for my lid color. I am going to be using Burlesque, which is this shade right here, and it does have some shimmer to it. And then also Bitten, which is a matte shade. So I'm just going to be using these two colors mixed. Now the brush I'm using is the Real Techniques Base Shadow Brush. I really like Real Technique brushes. I love the fact that they are inexpensive, but yet they are a really great quality. So they are some of my favorite brushes to use. So yeah, MakeupGeek also has some really great brushes. And as you guys can see, the pigmentation, as I told you all before, for these shadows is amazing. You really don't need to apply anything underneath as a base to make these shadows pop, because they just pop on their own. Now I'm going to go back in with the brush I used with Cocoa Bear. I'm not going to apply any product on it, but I'm just going to go ahead and blend those colors together. So I'm not applying any extra product on the brush. I'm just using whatever was left over on there to just blend those colors together. I am about to tightline put a little bit of black liner, and then I'm going to add lashes, which I still cannot comfortably do lashes on camera, so I apologize for that. So I'm going to do that portion off camera, and then I'll be right back so we can start on the face. And now for the face, I'm probably gonna like speed through this process a little bit because my facial product application hasn't really changed all that much. So the foundation that I'm going to be using is my Becca Ever Matte Shine Proof Foundation in Amber, and I'm actually going to mix this with a little bit of the Maybelline Dream Bronze BB. That's what that looks like, mainly because you guys know, I don't know, I like to be all bronzy all the time. So I'm just going to mix those two together, and then I am going to apply it with my Beauty Blender. So let's go.
Who you think you're talking to? I spent time alone long before I met you. These days looking like a dream since I've been on the road. Seeing shit I've never seen before, and still there's no place like home. Spending all my days on the west side now. It don't feel the same on the other side now. Young niggas switching up the program now. Trying to put your love in my own hands right now. I'm tired of you doing your research for me. I've been on it since I was this young. Bet you never wanna go so cold, get your book, and it's your got my dump on a floody bullshit, and I hate me. Who you think you're talking to? I've been working way too hard, I want you feel that way. Now I'm afraid I'm done with this bullshit, and I know you're fucking. Then I'm gonna take my own mind and create my own bullshit. Spending all my days on the west side now. It don't feel the same on the other side now. Young niggas switching up the program right now. Trying to put some love in my own hands right now. I ain't making some of the bitches out, just don't really know. Trying to pass me even out of fear, but it's serious. Where the fuck was shit when I was broken, I needed help. Ain't nobody out here put me on that I should've said. I'm tired of y'all not doing your research, look me up. I've been on it since I was this.
And so now for the lips, of course, you guys know that's always my most enjoyable part of my face. So I'm actually going to be mixing two liquid lipsticks together. You guys know I love to mix. So I'm starting off with the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in Vampira. And by all means, if you guys want to like stop here and you don't want to mix your lipsticks, or if you feel like, okay, this is like a fall and vampy enough, you can, because it's an absolutely gorgeous color. So I wouldn't blame you if you did. But I am going to take the liquid lipstick in Exorcism, and I'm just going to add that to like the middle of my lips, just to give it a little bit more something else. I don't know. That's what I was going for. So yeah, that basically is the look. Let me just take these hair clips and flip my hair a little bit, and I'll give you guys the complete feel of this fall look.